up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match and Barcelona beat Real Madrid 2-1 in the Clásico and remain undefeated in Clásicos outside of Spain. That's now four wins for Barcelona, something to hold on to, you could say. Overall, I think Barcelona competed very well. I think we had a solid, good game. Both teams coming in missing key players. Some of them had their star players, here and there. I think overall, Barcelona controlled it a lot in a game that took about 4 hours to complete with the delay of the thunder and storm that took place for about an hour. But overall, I was very impressed yet again, another victory for Hansi Flick to start his Barcelona tenure. Now, the lineup for this match is on the screen for you right now. It was Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Alex Valle at right back again, Christensen, Inigo Martinez, Alejandro Balde, midfield three of Bernal, Casado, Torre, in front three of Pau Victor on the right, Lewandowski up front, Unai Hernandez out wide on the left. And the team finished with Iñaki Peña in goal. Right back was Hector Fort, Sergio Dominguez, Michael Fay, Gerard Martin making up the back four, a midfield three of Gundogan, Darvik, and Gilly, front three of Raphinha on the right, Victor Roque up front, and Kiem on the left-hand side. That first 13 minutes, we were all over Real Madrid, absolutely clapping them. They could not even touch the ball. Then you have a thunderstorm when we had to wait an hour. But that first 13 minutes, I thought Barcelona played really well. The pressing was great. Intensity was good. Of course, Pau Victor almost scored from the corner kick from the flick on. Then you have the hour break. We came back. It was fairly even. Real Madrid were on top for a little bit, creating some chances. Nothing really, super threatening apart from the Araujo goal that was scored that was ruled out for offside. Then Barcelona started controlling the game, controlling the tempo, creating some chances. And then we get the first goal with Alex Valle, who's playing at right back, out of position, down the right-hand side, cuts back to his stronger left foot, puts in a beautiful cross to the far post. Lewandowski makes a great run. He tries to tap it in, of course, but he kind of, messes up and slips and ends up on a plate for Pau Victor, and he taps it into the open net to make it 1-0. Pau Victor, I tell you what, man, before that as well, he's making some great runs in behind, creating some good chances. When we go and talk about the second half, let's just go into it right now. He missed two big chances before his goal as well. The layoff that was dummy, the shot was a good shot, was saved by Courtois. Then, of course, the corner kick from the far post when he was open by himself. He missed that. But shortly after that, Alex Valle again cooking Ferran Garcia down the right-hand side. Puts in a cross with the outside of his boot to the far post for Pau Victor. And he nutmegs Courtois, scores to make it 2-0. Very, very lucky goal, I would say. I don't know how Courtois let that in, but it was a goal. And again, Barcelona are sailing. Pau Victor's on the high. The goal we conceded was absolutely, utterly shite. It was a corner kick. The whole entire Madrid team ran forward, dragging everyone from Barcelona, and Nico Paz was at the far post, wide open. He heads it in, and by the way, I definitely believe that Iñaki Peña should be saving that. It is directly at Iñaki Peña, and he lets it go in. Very, very disappointing. I think, again, performance-wise, I would say that Barcelona did get the upper hand over the course of the 90 minutes. I'd probably say like 60% to 40% in terms of domination and, who's controlling the play of the game. Of course, when Vinicius came in, it made it difficult, but I think the Barcelona defenders dealt with him very well. Nothing really came their way that surprised me from Vinicius. He was being a bit cocky in the game, making it all about himself. He was ball hogging, and you know what? That's just his persona. So, well, I'm not surprised that he couldn't get on the score sheet for Madrid. Now, in terms of individual performances, Ter Stegen in goal did nothing, had nothing really to do. Had that one shot that he saved that which hurt his finger, that was hurting him for a bit. Who started at right back? Valle was fantastic. I mean, this is why I just want to see him on the natural left-hand side. I'm surprised, by the way, no minutes for Julian Araujo. Maybe there's some discomfort or something like that. We've seen no reports. Maybe we'll get those in the next few days. But no minutes for Julian, which is, disappointing to see in my opinion. But I think Valle had a fantastic performance. Christian was very solid. Inigo was alright. Missed a few passes. I hate how he's like there passing the ball, and he'd be like, he's there, sitting there holding his hands out, like telling people, come. Just play the ball. Tranquilo. Relax. Don't be yelling at your teammates. Wait for them to open up the space. If you don't, just reset it back to the goalkeeper. Didn't really like that, but I think overall his performance wasn't too bad. Balde was doing great in that first 13 minutes. Second half of the first half after the lightning strike, he was okay, but I just want to see more of Balde making those strong diving runs. Again, only played 45 minutes, so it is what it is from him. The two bloody marks in midfield have done it again. Casado was brilliant. His duels that he's winning and the recoveries he was making is exactly what we've been missing last season as what we want from a pivot, essentially. And again, just more signs of the fact that I doubt the club are going to sign a pivot. I think they will give the reins to Casado. And Bernal was fantastic again as well. Great progressive runs, controlling the tempo in the midfield, making those recoveries as well when needs be. They complement each other very, very well. And, I'm excited to see what they can provide for Barcelona this season. Pablo Torre did okay. It wasn't as his best like it was against Man City. A lot of opportunities where Pablo Torre can, have a strike on goal, but he takes just so many touches. Even when there's, a chance to, spray a ball out wide to create space in the counterattack, taking so many touches. I think Barcelona's main issue for me in this game was indecisiveness in the final third, which again was the problem with Barcelona mainly last season as well. We need to really sharpen up, fine-tune our decision making, also make those decisions quickly. I'd rather than make the decision quickly that it's wrong, than take their time, then just, lose the counterattack completely. So with Torre, he was alright in possession, made some good passes, but again, just wanted to make him a bit, quicker. Unai Hernandez looked really good. I was quite surprised that he started the game as well. Had a few opportunities down that left-hand side, looked pretty lively, but really had nothing to, show off for, I would say. On the right was Pau Victor. I mean, again, he was just brilliant, and he's just sending Victor Roque to the gulag. I mean, bloody hell. He's just been sensational yet again. He's making some good runs. He's attracting defenders. He had that shot that went wide, I believe, before the lightning strike. That was on top of the box, but I think he should have left it for Bernal to hit that shot from distance. But he's creating chances. He's helping. He's making Lewandowski's job very easy as well, where he's, running into spaces, attracting defenders as well, making a bit more space for Lewandowski. Of course, the 2 goals as well. So he's been absolutely brilliant. Finally, Lewandowski, I think his hold-up play was okay. Didn't really have too many chances apart from that one where he assisted Pau Victor, which he probably should have scored. Hold-up play was kind of piss poor when he was, near the halfway line and not in our final third. Been a bit sloppy as well. Of course, he did have the pass to Vai for the second goal, which again, he played that very quickly, held up the ball, sprayed it out, but sometimes he'd lose the ball very, very easily. But again, it's preseason, so we'll see how things turn out. When the substitutions, Inaki Peña, thought he was shy. This is the thing. Y'all start twerking for Inaki Peña after the Man City game, and today he was mid. I think he should have saved the goal from Nico Paz. I mean, it's a simple header straight at him. How's he not saving that? You have to have some sort of decent reflexes to be a Barcelona goalkeeper. Should be saving that. He's a bit sloppy as well with his passing off from the back when he almost gave away that opportunity near the end. Right back, who was it again? I completely forget. Hector Ford, he was okay. Dealt well with Vinicius. Same with Sergio Dominguez. Was very impressed by both of them. Having to deal with Vinicius, even though he was kind of, showboating and trying to do everything on his own. They dealt with him pretty well. Mikel Fay looked pretty good in his few-minute cameo. Gerard Martino was, okay, I would say. Double pivot was, I forget. Gundogan came in, looked pretty good. But again, preseason, we'll let that sit down. Noah Darvik, he's shy. All about this hype, and he's German. We bought him last summer for I think 5 million. He's wank. The 2 games I've seen him play this preseason, of course I saw him play a little bit with Barca Athletic, but there's a reason why he does not play with Barca Athletic. He's shite. I mean, oh my god, he's putting shave on the number 10 shirt. How the hell he got a number 10 for preseason? He is shite. Shite. Decision making, ball distribution, passing, controlling. Shite. He's been worse than Victor Roque. Worse than Victor Roque. This man is German. I'm thinking Flick's gonna talk to him, translate stuff nicely and smoothly, get some instructions going. Wank. To be fair, he is playing in a double pivot, which is a bit weird. Trash. Noah Darvik, trash. In these first 2 games, both Man City and this game. Hopefully he comes to, does better against Milan and maybe other games, but he's getting nowhere near this team this season. At this rate, he's not touching the first team this season. I don't care if he's German or whatnot, unless we have some massive injury crisis, God forbid, he ain't touching this team. He's wank. Absolutely trash. Gideon was pretty poor today. Wasn't getting his passes connecting very well. His movement was okay, but his final decision making and his decisiveness in the final third really did cost him. But we know the talent of him, so he wasn't as bad as Noah Darvik, but wasn't that great in his cameo today. Raphinha on the right was alright. I mean, it's typical Raphinha. Was in a lot of great spaces, but no one really found him. A lot of, the decision making were right. You could have seen Raphinha in some great spaces. He may have had some great opportunities on target. I remember that one that I think it was Noah. Again, Darvik just shy. He had a chance at the top of the box where he could have given it out wide to Raphinha, who was wide open. I don't know where the fullback was. He went for some scuffy shot, and it went out for a goal kick. So, I think Raphinha was alright. I think Guillem in the attacking positions was okay. I think defensively, put in a really strong shift. I love how he goes, runs back, wins the ball, controls the tempo as well. A lot of opportunities where he loses it, run back, make it difficult for the Madrid player, or when they're, when we're defending, he'll win the ball back, spray quickly, help, progress the ball forward. Really like that from him. Victor Roque only came on, played about 10 minutes, didn't really get the ball too much, made a good run. That was pretty much it for him, so it was a quiet day at the office for him. So overall, very satisfied. Yet again, I think it's very much the same scale as I feel post the Man City game. But again, it is preseason. We're not going to get on the high horse too much. But you have, of course, a cheeky little Clásico win, no matter where it is. So I would highlight the main performances. I would say personally for me, Alex Valle was fantastic. Pau Victor, the two marks in the middle. Those for me are the standout performances, and I think the worst performance yet again. Of course, last game it was Noah and Victor. Today for me, just Noah Darvik. I thought he was absolutely woeful today, in my opinion. Shout out to Enaki Pena, who should have scored that goal and kept the clean sheet. But overall, solid. We're happy. We win. We move on now to Tuesday against AC Milan, and then after that, Juan Gamper, and then the start of the season, man. It's coming up, fastly approaching. Let's hope we can get some FN signings in. But overall, I'm very happy with the performance overall. I think defensively, again, there's some question marks and decisiveness in the final third, but controlling the game, the tempo's been good, the pressing has been fantastic. Let's just hope the team can grow into this new system and style of play ahead of the start of La Liga on August 17th at the Mestalla. Of course, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on the match, your man of the matches, your player performance that you think are a bit sus, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below as well if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.